Back at it again, baby, and we've got an interesting one. Let's dive in.
Anyone has a question? Now we have handouts we're giving out right here about 30 reasons why not to vote for Donald J. Trump. Excuse me, Hillary, right there. Plus we have reasons.
Oh, is that right?
You just made a threat.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, film that, please.
I know.
Say it again. Hey, say.
Whoa.
Excuse me, Hillary, right there. Plus we have reasons.
Oh, is that right?
You just made a threat. You just made a threat.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, film that, please.
I know.
Say it again. Hey, say
So
that.
you're gonna
again.
kill me? No, not me. Then what'd you come over here for?
No, he pointed a gun at us just now and he pulled the
Fuck
trigger.
you. I can do what I want.
Do it.
Fuck y'all.
I know he was. You put the finger. Did you
So
put the finger?
well, let's talk.
All y'all get hit by a bullet.
Why are you voting for Hillary?
I ain't voting for Hillary. Fuck that bitch too.
Then what's your point?
What are you standing
Fuck
for?
all y'all. That's
Fuck
my
all
point.
y'all. Okay, there's a
That's
great
it?
solution. That's the best you can
That's
do.
it.
Well, it might be better for us
Okay,
to
point
vote
then.
for Hillary. That may,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
actually
that's
helping
good.
us.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you very
actually
much.
helping.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You go right ahead. You keep that up.
How could you be a black man voting for Trump?
Because I'm not led by the nose. I think for myself.
You think for yourself?
The white man doesn't think for me.
You go right ahead. You
He
keep
said-
that up.
How could you be a black man voting for Trump?
Because I'm not led by the nose. I think for myself.
You think for
The
yourself?
white
gonna
man
make this
doesn't
bigger.
think for me. The black man doesn't think for me. I don't need Jesse Jackson, Al
don't need
Sharpton, and the
him
rest of those clowns.
So Trump ain't a clown?
No, Trump is not a clown.
He's a straight house.
Here's a man talking about illegal immigration. My governor should be talking about illegal immigration.
Why?
My governor is a seller. Trump doesn't even live in a
Illegal
border
immigration.
state.
All these motherfuckers
Trump
is
doesn't live
illegal.
in a border state,
All these-
and he's talking what my
everybody-
governor should be
everybody over
talking.
here is illegal. What is you talking about?
No, we're not illegal.
How you not?
We got a sovereign nation.
How you not?
Because I live in it. Where do you live?
How you not though?
I'm a
This is actually a clip or a clip of this. If you haven't seen the Uncle Tom documentary by Larry Elder, highly encourage you to go check it out. I actually had the opportunity to see it a couple weeks ago, and yeah, a clip of this. I'm pretty sure it's this conversation. It looks like the same two gentlemen was in that documentary, and we haven't gotten to that part yet, but it's crazy.
They live here too though.
Huh?
Immigrants live here too though.
Yes, illegal ones do too.
How is they illegal though?
Because they're cross
This was
here.
their shit first.
We
How,
have
how can
a-
y'all claim
It's
something
called
that
the,
ain't
it's
yours?
called
have
the
a
treaty,
clause-
But how
the
can
treaty
the
of
treaty
Guadalupe
win?
Hidalgo.
Man, you ain't
They
treaty
signed
nothing.
it
You
over.
took it.
You don't know
You
anything
took it.
about
We
it.
did not take it.
You don't
We
know
had a
anything
treaty with
about it.
Mexico.
Okay, even let's entertain that though. Even if we did take it, you know how many civilizations have been taken over throughout history? That has been something that has gone on since the beginning of time. Stronger nations take over weaker nations. That's just the way that it go. But now all of a sudden, like, we're like the worst people in history because we took over supposedly another nation. That's been going on for centuries. So like, are all these other places that exist now terrible because they took it from somebody else at some point in time? You know what I mean? I don't know. That thought process is very, very flawed.
You don't know about the
How you
treaty?
gonna tell somebody that?
Because you don't
actually,
read. Because you don't
do
read
more
and you're
for this
uneducated.
stuff? How you gonna tell me?
And you're gonna tell me I'm a nigger. Let's
I didn't call
understand
you no
something.
nigga.
Let's
I
understand
didn't call
something.
you no nigga.
I
didn't call you no
did.
nigga. Niggas like you.
Let's
No,
understand
don't
something
put
though.
words in my
And
mouth.
don't call me and don't call me brother. We are not
Illegal
brothers.
pay
Thank you.
taxes.
No.
Donald Trump doesn't pay
Wait your turn.
fucking taxes.
Yes, he
period.
does. Yes, he
You
does.
support
You're
Yes, he
talking
does.
about
No, yes, he does.
education. You're
You
talking
support
about
Yes, he
you
does.
gotta educate yourself.
you're next.
Donald Trump doesn't pay taxes.
No, no.
Interfering with this
Illegal, pay
conversation.
taxes.
Thank you very much.
And walk off like a coward.
How you gonna call a man a coward? You don't
I
even
just
know him?
did.
That's it. And now,
I just
now
called
if
him
he
a
came
coward.
back and whooped your ass, then what would be? Then you.
What's
would be wanting
violence
tell
got to do with it?
That's you being violent.
What's
You being
I can
violent.
it's my country. I can say just like
The old argument now, words are violence. He said you being violent. All he said was you walk off like, and now you walking off like a coward. He heard him. He's on a megaphone or a speaker of some sort. So everybody in the immediate vicinity can hear him. So it's not like the guy who walked away couldn't hear him. He had just walked away. He was still close enough to hear. So I don't know.
violence got to do with it.
That's you being violent.
What's
You being
I can
violent.
it's my country.
verbally-
I can say just like
So
you
what, he
said.
can't- he
You
can't
called me
say
a
nothing?
nigger. You
I didn't
called
call
me
you no
yes
nigger.
you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I
did say
didn't.
But you
did
can
show
say
your
that. That's his
I
constitutional
didn't call
rights.
you niggas like you.
You know anything about the
I said you a
Constitution?
house nigga. I didn't call you a nigga.
Oh, okay. That's a big difference.
You're Uncle Tom.
Oh, is that my Uncle Tom?
Yeah.
That's the clip that was in the Uncle Tom documentary right there. You know, I didn't call you the N with the hard R. I called you a house N word. I called you an Uncle Tom, you know, and then, you know, it kind of gets into some other stuff. But yeah, that was the clip that I was looking for, or the piece of this video that I didn't realize that this video was much longer. Interesting.
And so what should I be? Like you?
You don't
Like
even
you?
know me. You don't know me.
That's
You don't know
right.
nothing
And
about
don't
me.
want to know
You
you.
don't know nothing
But I
about
know
me.
your type.
What's my type then?
Uneducated,
I'm
underinformed, and misinformed.
I'm uneducated.
Right.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, but what you say to me, yes.
What you saying? You sound very uneducated and very stupid.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I
You
don't.
sound very stupid, man.
Okay.
For one, you walk up telling this man he don't belong here. That's very stupid.
I didn't say that.
That's what you just said.
No, I
You said-
didn't.
You said he
I
legal.
didn't say
And
that.
then you called the man a
I
coward.
called him a coward.
Why you call him a coward?
So get it
You don't
straight.
know- you
So
don't
get
know
it
the man.
straight.
You don't know the
We're
man.
having
So to
here
call
a
him
civil
coward.
Then you don't know me.
You know what I'm saying? You is
So
a
what-
coward.
so what do you
You
hear?
are a coward, though. You are.
He literally just got done telling him how wrong he was for calling somebody he doesn't know a coward, and then he called the guy a coward. I just don't understand. Some people's brains must not like be functioning properly or something. You got on him for calling somebody he didn't know a coward. You don't know this man, and you just called him a coward. I'm lost. Can we get an instant replay of that, please?
I call him a coward.
Why you call him a coward?
So get it
You don't
straight.
know- you
So
don't know
get
the
it
man.
straight.
You don't know the
We're
man.
having
so to
here
call
a
him a
civil
coward.
Then you don't know me.
You know what I'm saying? You is
So
a
what-
coward.
so what do you
You
hear?
are a coward, though. You are a coward.
No.
Because you don't say it to the man when he walk away. Say it to his face.
He walked away.
That's coward shit.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Everything
All
you
right.
represent is coward shit.
Now we're
And
engaged
this
here
is-
in civil conversation. We welcome who else has a
Because if you
comment
would've called me
like
that
to
coward,
participate in this conversation.
Okay.
I'd have waited up here for
Well,
you.
you are problem. So get on then.
You young.
Make me get on.
I don't need to make you get.
Oh, he got him. He said you are probably. He ain't do nothing. Put him on the spot. Now listen, we ain't advocating for no violence, but we don't start nothing. We just finish it. You know the old saying. We don't start it. We just finish it. That's what my guy on the left is on.
Well, you are problem. So get on then.
You young.
Make me get on.
I don't need to make you get anywhere. You got 2 feet. Get to stepping.
Fuck up.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's all you got to do.
no.
Simple as that.
It's simple as that. So get walking.
I ain't got to go a motherfucker.
Then don't stay here. You're gonna. Bro, I know what I'm talking about. You see, this is what we deal with. This guy likes to call me a brother and a
I
Uncle
call you a
Tom.
brother.
First of all, I'm never a part of people like him. Never.
We
Never.
don't need no people like
I
that.
don't care if they don't call me brother or whatever. They can call me whitey or sellout Tom. I don't give a damn. Okay? The Republican Party comports with my value. Okay? Service to one's God, love of one's God, one's country. I love America. I just don't like the direction it's going, okay? This country should not be about race. Has race relations gotten any better under Barack Obama? Please tell me.
Worse. Not really.
Has it?
It got worse.
It has not.
It got worse. But
It's
when-
got
when-
worse.
when has-
What's
when
going
has
on
it
in
ever been-
Chicago?
when has it ever
Blacks
been
shooting blacks.
Huh?
Blacks killing blacks in Chicago.
That means systematic control.
You see, and you know what? You know what people like he would say?
What did he say?
Oh,
But if you check the
it's
statistics,
the white.
Hold on. Rewind that back.
See, and you know what? Blacks killing blacks in Chicago.
That means systematic control.
You see, and you know what? You know what people like he would say? Oh,
Huh?
you check the
it's
statistics,
the white man.
But if you check
There
the
is
statistics,
no.
If that's the case, who's controlling them? Girl, you emptied this bottle. Who's controlling them? If that's the case, that's what I want to know. Who's controlling Chicago? Anybody know? I wonder if they know though.
People like he would say, oh,
But if you check the
it's
statistics,
the white man.
But if you check the
There is
statistics,
no
there's
white
more-
man
there's
in a
more-
black
there's
hat
more-
hiding
if you check
behind
the
dark
statistics,
corners
there's more white on white
trying to get the
crime than
white,
black
trying to
on
get the black
black
man.
crime.
It's the black man
Exactly.
getting the black man. It's the black man
that's
getting the
that-
black
that's that
man.
ignorance.
Get off the federal government.
No, I'm saying no.
Right.
They've been conditioned mentally. They've been conditioned mentally. That's systematic control.
Hold on. Let me rewind this back. I want to make sure I catch everything that's being said here.
But if you check the
You know what people like he would say? Oh,
But if you check the
it's
statistics,
the You see, and you know what? You know what people like killing blacks in Chicago.
That means systematic control.
You see, and you know what? You know what people like he would say? Oh,
But if you check the statistics,
it's the white man.
But if you check
There
the
is
statistics,
no
there's
white
more-
man
there's
in a
more-
black
there's
hat
more-
hiding
if you check
behind
the
dark
statistics,
corners,
there's more white on white
trying to get
crime
the
than
white,
black on
trying to
black
get the
crime.
black man. It's the black man getting the black man. It's the black man getting the black man. Get off the federal government.
He said that's that ignorant.
I'm saying it's
Right.
they've been conditioned mentally. They've been conditioned mentally. That's systematic control. Anytime that you've been conditioned.
What would you call a drug dealer selling drugs in the black community? You think he's for black people?
No, I didn't
He's
say
a
that.
criminal.
I
I asked a question. I asked a question.
I didn't say that.
I know you didn't. I asked a question. What?
Answer his question. Why you can't answer
Is that black love when you got black drug dealers being the principal Lord and God
that's
selling drugs to his own
no.
people?
I'm saying this. I don't condone that.
That's not
That's
the
genocide.
That's
genocide.
That's not the white man.
but who
The
bring the- who
black
bring the
man
dope
needs
over
to
here,
help himself.
Who brings the dope
Pull
over here,
yourself up. Don't look
Where do
for
it
the
come
federal
from?
government.
Where does it come from? If you ask for the federal government, there's more white
It,
people
becomes,
using federal government.
it comes
than
from a
blacks.
lack of value.
If you want to check your facts,
You know,
go check your facts.
let me tell you something.
There's more-
I'm 57 years old. I have never been to jail. I've never been arrested. I never did drugs. I want to say this again. I never did drugs, not even marijuana. I've never been arrested, never been to jail, never been to prison. You can do it if you want to.
No.
You can do it if you want to. It has nothing to do with white people. It has nothing to do with Republicans. You better get
What
it
is your
yourself.
point, though? What is your point that you're making?
Quit
What is the
blaming,
concept?
Yeah, like
quit
you said,
blaming
Malcolm
white.
X was one of the
Quit,
smartest people
quit
that went to
blaming
prison.
whitey.
Who
Quit
said
blaming
who?
the
Who
Republicans.
said somebody was blaming? Why is you putting words in our mouth?
First of all,
He did just blame white people earlier.
you
That makes
make
you a
absolutely no sense.
How? When
You
don't make
haven't
no
said
sense.
anything.
You haven't either, though.
Think there's the way.
Has
You
this
guys
man
said you
said
can
you
keep
don't-
going.
Understand where I was?
I can say
I believe very.
So, there was a whole lot going on in that video there. I was trying to, catch everything because you had the Trump supporter speaking, and he had the guy with the fake beat speaking, and then the other black guy came up and he was talking at the same time as the other two were talking. And it kind of got a little jumbled there in some bit, some parts. So forgive me for rewinding it back so many times in there. But all in all, there was one statement that the guy on the left had made, the Trump supporter had made. He said, "I don't need the white man to think for me, the black man to think for me. I think for myself." And I love that statement. Love that statement. And that should be a statement that everyone should make. Nobody else thinks for me. I think for myself. That should be something that should be taught in schools. Think for yourself. But also, the guy on the right was like kind of contradicting himself. One situation was the one that I touched on earlier about where he said, "How you gonna call him a coward and you don't even know him?" And then he called him a coward like not even 5 seconds later. And I'm just like, yo, you just got on him for that. And then you turn around and do the same thing? How does that make any type of sense? And then like he wanted to blame this and that on the white man and talk about all this, and then then at the end he's like, "No, I don't blame that on them." Like what do you? I'm just totally lost, man. This is crazy. But then also another thing is I loved when the guy with the fake beats was trying to get in the other guy's face, and the other guy stood up to him like, "No, I'm not shutting up. No, you probably are a coward. Get to stepping." He didn't back down. He didn't cower at all. And the guy, I think the other guy was kind of taken aback by it, like, oh, he actually stood up to me. Okay. Because it almost seemed like he was going to do something at first, but then when the guy stood up to him, it kind of caught him off guard a little bit. But to touch on the Mexican guy that walked off, you just come in, yell what you have to say, and then just bounce? Like, how is that any type of discussion? I mean, maybe he had somewhere to be really quickly, so he got his point across and got out of there. Maybe that's the case. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. In terms of the last guy that walked up, the black guy, my thing would be if you know you are being systemically conditioned, according to him, then why don't you uncondition yourself? If you know that it has happened, why do you still live in it? Why do you still allow it to happen? That's my question. If that is supposedly the case, you know, it's like knowing that McDonald's is making you fat, but then you're going to McDonald's every day eating it, but then complaining that McDonald's is making you fat, but you know it's making you fat and it's McDonald's, but like you're still complaining. Well, if you know what's causing it, why don't you stop doing it to fix it or stop complaining about it? You know, it doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. It's systemic conditioning. Okay, well, uncondition yourself. I mean, duh. What are you talking about? Well, I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hey, let go. Yeah, she's getting a little wild over here. So, yeah. Hit that like button. Greatly appreciate everybody that continues to hit the like button on all of these videos. Thank you for all of the continued love and support. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you, because these videos don't get pushed out without your help. Hitting the like button helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Commenting in the comment section helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribing. A lot of y'all still haven't subscribed, by the way. It's totally free. It's free. Hit the subscribe button. Only like 20% of y'all that watch on a daily basis are subscribed. So hit that subscribe button. Hit it, please. Okay? And share this video. It's the arrow button down below. We need to expose this crazy logic that some folks be having out here in the streets, man. It's wild. But, hey, I gotta go. She's like not letting... Okay, she just unplugged my headphones. Peace and love. I'm out.